All right, y'all. So I pulled Friday's messages already. Today's definitely Saturday, but I just wanted to take a like mini break from recording, but don't worry. We definitely had some people come through yesterday and want their energy read. So I'll tell you guys about that in a second. I just want to always do you guys' affirmations first before we do an energy read on what's happening around you. So, hopefully, you guys had a fantastic Friday. My voice is back, so I can sing to you guys off key in my normal tone of voice. And all right, let's go. You guys, I always do okay because I used to be a cheerleader back in the day. I feel like I'm like aging myself, but nonetheless, that is why I always do that. All right, so the first card that came out is I find my happy place and go with the fucking flow. So, again, find your happy spot and get comfortable with your happy spot. You need to stay in your happy spot and go with the flow of literally everything that is happening in life right now. I tell you guys all the time that my happy spot is the beach. So in my mind, I'm always at the beach. I'm always with a margarita and a pina colada, pizza, fries, burger with cheese and bacon, living my best life. That is how I cope with all the daily madness that is happening. So hopefully you guys can, find a happy place and go there as well. You know, it'll save you a lot of like uh unwanted negativity attacks, let's say that, if you stay in your happy space. So contrary to popular belief, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did it look blurry? Did you guys see that? All right, so whatever people think they know on the outside, like only you know what's really happening with your job, work, kids, whatever the case may be. You know exactly what you're doing and you're doing the best for your situation. Even if people think they may know, they don't know. And yeah, it's none of their business either because people will use what you tell them against you. So, again, if you guys haven't learned that lesson, that is beautiful, but I don't want you guys to learn that lesson. So, back in the day, I used to suffer from migraines, and a certain person used to call me and be like, "Do you have a migraine or a headache?" And I would be like, "No." And then all of a sudden, as soon as I hang up the phone, I would get an effing migraine or a headache. So back then, those used to take me out. I would have to have a cold wrap on my head. I used to have to take BC powder, which is probably like a southern thing, which is caffeine and aspirin in powder form. I used to drink a Coke, and I used to be like on allergy pills and nasal spray and just like all these things repeatedly for years. And then as soon as I just disconnected from certain situations and people, places, and things, I didn't have migraines anymore. So I don't use any allergy medicine, any nasal spray. I don't use any of that stuff now. So that's just an example of how people use a condition or whatever the case may be against you. So I'm getting better and better every fucking day. So everything that you're doing, you are getting better at it every single day. Keep practicing and you will be a super pro. So scream, yell, freak the fuck out, and then go do something that matters. So I love this all the time. I like yell and scream at a certain person, and then they're like, "Are you done?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they're like, okay, cool, whatever. So if you have a certain person that you can yell and scream and just like let it out with, absolutely do that. You will feel 1,000% better. You're not yelling at the person, you're just yelling at the situation and venting and getting it out your system so you can move on to like remedying the situation. So some people are really sick, so avoid them. So yeah, again, like I said with the previous example, people used to try and make me physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, all of that sick, and I just avoid them like the plague. I just can't deal with that anymore. So if you guys have certain people, places, and things that make you feel some type of way, just get away from them for sure. So you are magic. Own that shit. So every day that ends in Y, you are magical. So own that shit. Use your magic for good, and you are going to accomplish everything you need to do in that day. I will not be an asshole to myself. So treat yourself good and treat yourself others good. Sorry. I was literally fine all day again. I had a burger today, you guys, with bacon. So good. So don't try to fit in. You were born to stand out. So don't be a cookie cutter. Be your own masterpiece, which this card came out to. I am a fucking masterpiece. So don't fit in. Stand out. Be you. And I have the serenity to kick some ass today. So again, be peaceful and calm like the ocean at times, and go out there and kick some ass and keep making these people mad, because yeah, it is what it is. So that is the message for Friday. So hearts, kisses, and bye.